Hello everyone. We're praying that your family is safe and healthy during these times. You know, it's pretty crazy, something I never thought in my entire life would experience. But during these times, we also want to let you know that we're here with you and for you. So if you have anything, to discuss, or you have any questions, obviously you have Andy and myself. And again, we want to be here as a resource to you.
Yeah, there was kind of this not joke the other day where it's like, I thought we already went through our once in a lifetime financial crunch, but here we are again dealing with a second one.
Yes.
As a result of the health and medical crunch. So we have a health matter that's causing an economic matter, and it's changed a lot of things. And today we're going to break down a couple things that we do know and a couple things that we need to keep you all aware of that's coming on the horizon so that we're ready when the time is right.
That's right. One of the first topics we really want to start with is going to be that new whole forbearance. I've been getting so many calls that I figured, why don't we just create a video to help you guys understand what we already understand, since we see these things and we read these things on a regular basis. There is going to be two different types. There's going to be a forbearance and a deferment plan. But for something like that, you have to contact your bank to make sure to understand what they're offering.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. On your mortgage payment, whether you're getting a paper statement or a digital statement every month, there's a customer service number, and that will go to the mortgage servicer. I think a lot of people now are going to understand what mortgage servicing is. It's starting to become a very heavily talked about topic.
Yeah.
So what you want to do is contact that customer service number on the bill that you receive every month, and then be ready to wait and be patient. They're fielding thousands and thousands of calls every hour, because this is so widespread. You also want to have yourself ready and prepared to answer any questions they have related to how the COVID-19 shutdown is affecting your income or maybe loss of job. You're going to need to be able to explain that, because they're going to be qualifying people. And then the last thing is, we want you to listen very carefully. Now, I can't emphasize this enough. You need to listen very carefully to the terms and conditions of what you're agreeing to. In most cases, it might be better for you to continue paying, even if it comes with difficulty, than to accept the terms that they're giving you. And it's not because they're bad people. It's because the terms that you had already signed up for have now changed. And they've changed for you and changed for the mortgage servicer. So it's kind of up to you to decide, by listening carefully, whether or not this is the right thing for you to do.
Yeah, also, if you guys agree with them, the bank's giving you guys this information, before you sign anything, take the time to read it. Please read the dotted line and all that information, because we're having different views of what's happening. I spoke with a couple of clients, and they said that they're going to do a forbearance, which means at the end of the 3 months, if your payment is a $3,000 payment, let's just say we go until July 1st, you're going to owe them $12,000 at that time for the 3 months. In addition to that, you're going to owe them that new payment for July, which is another $3,000.
Yeah.
And some are saying that you're going to have to pay that as a lump sum. Some are saying that you're going to be able to do some type of loan modification, which is something we really want to avoid, depending on what the terms are. And some of them are saying they're going to make that as a second lien position. So if you were to sell, refinance, that's when you would repay it back, and it would hold no interest. At least that's what some banks are saying, and this is what Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac announced that they may do. But we still, all of us, we're stepping on uncertain grounds. Uncertainty, right, Andy?
Yeah. So, we're recording this on April 1st on a Wednesday.
Yeah.
And, the stimulus bill was just signed last week on a Friday. And it's not, oh, no, I'm sorry. 2 weeks ago, Friday.
2 weeks ago,
2 weeks ago, sorry. 10 days ago. My gosh, time's going so fast.
We're quarantined.
My point in saying that, though, was that depending on who your mortgage servicer is and who's collecting your payment every month, the options they have to give you are going to vary. So it's not the same for everybody. So that's really important, because there are some mortgage servicers that only do servicing. There's some mortgage servicers that have more cash than others. Then there's some mortgage servicers that are under greater pressure than others. And so it's a highly unique case-by-case scenario, not just for you watching, but also for those of you who are calling on your mortgage servicer. They're dealing with a set of circumstances that's unique to them. There's not the same circumstance happening at the competitor company down the street and the one across the way and the one next door. It's different for everybody.
And you know what? I'm glad we're bringing this up. That now brings up the topic of current refinances, right? Right now, although we want to be competitive, everyone thinks rates are low, rates are low. Well, what's happening is banks are having a liquidity problem, or they don't want to encounter a liquidity problem. We got to remember, the banks are not owned by the government. They are private institutions. Therefore, they have investors that invest into their banking system, which is Wall Street. We saw a huge collapse. I mean, almost 8,000 points in less than 2 weeks going down. That's how much investor money came out of the market. It was over $2.7 trillion. So if nobody's buying this mortgage-backed security out there, investors aren't, our government's the only one. That tells you that rates, although they should be down, they are not. So for everyone that I'm currently working with on your refinances, we just got to be patient.
Yeah.
We just got to, all the paperwork has been submitted. Title and escrow has been already open. That way, when we see the interest rates go down, we're going to have our finger on the pulse to make sure we take full advantage of this situation.
Yeah.
So for now, we just sit back. We got to enjoy our beautiful families, Andy.
We have to wait.
Right?
Yeah.
And we'll just wait with this.
So I was having a conversation the other day with somebody, and I said, "Look, fortune's going to favor the patient."
Yes.
Because the patient and the prepared. Because those of you who are already in the pipeline and in process with us, you're already underway, and you're already on the way to a better rate and a lower monthly payment, or the cash out that you need. If people are delaying, they're going to be in a long line, similar to these lines you're seeing at Costco and other stores trying to get paper goods. You're going to be at the back of that line. So even though the market isn't necessarily exactly how we thought it would be or envisioned it to be, there were some unintended consequences that happened in the last 2 weeks. Totally different video. But even though the market had those, we have to be ready. So I'm going to restate to everybody what we had recorded 2 weeks ago, which was you need to be organized with your documents and your paperwork and know where everything is. You need to be patient because we're going to be in this process for a little while, and we're going to wait for the market to come to us. If we go chasing after the market, you're never going to catch it. You have to be in place so that when it comes to you, you can grab it. And then the third thing is you have to be ready to be ready and prepared to respond. So if Memo or Brian or myself, Tanya, Jimena, anyone on our team is asking you for documents, updated pay stubs, updated bank statements, be prepared to respond to that, because we're still working behind the scenes to keep inching everyone through the line so that when that rate is there, we can accept that rate, take it, and run to closing.
Yes. So with that said, we really appreciate your time. We appreciate you guys listening to this. If you have any questions, you need anything, please let us know. We're here for you and we're here with you. These are certain times, and we want to make sure that you're not the only one that feels alone. We certainly feel it, and we need one another to support so that we can continue being positive with this and inching forward. This happened to us back in 2008. And I'm telling you, we never thought we'd get out of it. We got out of it, and I can assure you we'll get out of it again, guys. So thank you so much. If you guys are not Facebook friends, please friend us on your Facebook. You'll find me under William Flores. That's my personal. As you know, I'm family, and I want to treat you like family. And you have our mortgage heroes. Okay? So thank you again. We wish you nothing but lots of love and blessings. Be safe. Stay quarantined. We're practicing that at home. You know, today we wanted to meet here because I feel together we can do more.
This is important. Yeah, this is important to talk about.
Yeah.
And and take care of the people that you can take care of with social distance. I off camera, I was just telling Memo that on the way here, I actually went and dropped a meal on the doorstep of a friend of mine whose wife is a nurse. He works for the gas company, and so he's on call. His wife is sick at home, and both their boys have 103 fever. So we understand that this is real, and we understand that you need to take care of each other, and we're doing things that you don't see to try to help out our own families and also help you guys as well. So this is a joint effort, and even though you may only hear from us a couple times a week, we're still working behind the scenes on the loans, and we're trying to be proactive in helping our communities. And we hope you guys do the same.
We're also thanking our medical staff. I mean, you guys are the true heroes in all of this. I get the chills just thinking about it, but honestly, you guys going out there to the trenches and treating the sick and going to the hospitals, I mean, my heart goes to you guys. It pours, and I can't thank you guys enough for the sacrifice and everything you guys are doing for the community. Thank you guys. God bless, and we'll see you guys soon, okay?